It was just after midnight when Emily heard the sound. At first, she thought it was the wind. The old wooden porch always creaked when the temperature dropped, but this was different. It wasn't random. It wasn't distant. It was crying, high-pitched, weak, desperate. Emily froze in her bed, heart pounding. She lived alone, miles away from the nearest town. Out here, sounds in the night were never meaningless. She grabbed a flashlight and stepped onto the porch. The beam cut through the darkness. And that's when she saw it. A small red fox lay at the edge of the steps. Its body trembled violently. One back leg twisted at an unnatural angle, and around that leg, a steel trap. The fox tried to pull away when the light hit it, but the movement only made it scream again. Not aggressive, not threatening, just pure pain. Emily's hands started shaking. She had grown up around wildlife. She knew foxes were cautious, smart. They didn't approach humans unless something was terribly wrong. This one had crawled onto her porch, not to attack, to ask for help. The fox's eyes locked onto hers, wide, glass bright, terrified. Emily swallowed hard. She could walk away, call animal control in the morning, tell herself it wasn't her responsibility. But the blood soaking into the wood beneath the fox said otherwise. Slowly, she knelt down. "It's okay," she whispered, though she wasn't sure who she was trying to convince. The fox growled weakly, baring its teeth, but didn't try to bite. Pain had drained all the fight out of it. Emily backed away and returned with a pair of bolt cutters she kept in the shed. Her mind raced. One wrong move, and she could lose a finger. Or worse. She approached again, careful not to make sudden movements. The fox's breathing was shallow now. Its body sagged against the trap. Emily positioned the cutters around the steel jaws. "Please," she murmured, "I need you to stay still." The fox didn't understand the words, but it understood the tone. It stopped struggling. The metal snapped open with a sharp crack. For a moment, nothing happened, then the fox collapsed forward, free. Emily expected it to bolt. It didn't. Instead, it dragged itself a few inches away, then turned back toward her, still watching, as if memorizing her face. Emily wrapped the fox's leg gently in an old towel and carried it inside. She laid it near the fireplace, keeping her distance. The fox didn't resist. It just lay there, eyes half closed, chest rising and falling. Emily called the nearest wildlife rescue center. No answer. She tried again. Voicemail. A storm had knocked out the lines, so she stayed. All night she sat on the floor, feeding the fox water drop by drop, cleaning the wound as best she could. The fox never slept deeply. Every time Emily moved, its eyes flickered open. Morning came slowly. When the rescue team finally arrived, they were stunned. "This fox shouldn't be alive," one of them said quietly. "Infections from traps like this usually kill them in hours." They loaded the fox carefully into a crate. Before they closed the door, the fox looked at Emily one last time. Not afraid, not angry, just calm. Weeks passed. Emily thought about the fox every day. Then, one evening, she heard something on the porch again. Soft footsteps. She opened the door. The fox stood there, thinner, scarred, but standing on all four legs. Beside it, two smaller shapes, kits. The fox didn't come closer. It didn't need to. It had come to say thank you. Then it turned and disappeared into the trees. Emily never saw it again, but sometimes late at night she hears a distant bark in the woods, and she knows.